Happy habits is just a random term of a phrase that was coined out of me looking into the science of well-being because I had a really hard time 12, 18 months ago. I was in the most stressful period of my life. It was kind of like peak of lockdown. I was living in community with some people, wasn't driving with. One of my businesses was really struggling, and like life was hard, and I couldn't change my context. And so I started digging deeper into what the science of well-being says about like what I could actually do to change the way that I felt from inside. And I was really liberated by some of the findings that kind of broke some of the preconceptions that I had about what happiness was and what it was dependent upon. And it kind of imbued me with this curious, playful spirit of wanting to experiment with different ways to boost well-being in my life. And so I started a weekly newsletter called Happy Habits, which is just condensing some of those research insights into specific things that people can do. And they're usually quite small, nuanced things, not stuff that you'd really imagine would actually help you build lasting well being in your life. But the science shows that it works, and I have found it to be incredibly beneficial for me. And I've had good feedback from other people in the community, and I've had lots of fun with it. So that's kind of been my journey. Starting with the weekly newsletter, I'm gonna turn all of these habits into like a deck of cards at some point, so that there can be a physical artifact that people can kind of play with and see. Wow, I didn't realize there was this whole plethora of specific behaviors that I could do to be happy. And maybe I can try some things that I haven't tried before. And so that's sort of how I stumbled into the world of happy habits.